Have you ever wondered how actors and actresses can significantly change their bodies in a short period of months? A celebrity will appear in a film with an entirely new look for their new role. It's all part of the Hollywood magic, except that this part isn't always so magical.
This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description.
Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the celebrities who were forced to gain weight for a role. The lengths actors will go just to fit a specific role perfectly are unimaginable, especially when it comes to changing their physical bodies. These A-listers endure months of intense training and strict diet plans in order to drastically change how they look for just a few short months. The celebs we'll be discussing in today's video are just a few of the most mind-boggling weight gain transformations that have happened in Hollywood. Number 1. Emma Stone, Battle of the Sexes. Battle of the Sexes wasn't the only battle Emma participated in while portraying her character King. For the role, she had to gain 15 pounds of muscle weight in just 3 months before making her way on set. That means she had to get herself on a strict training routine that involved weightlifting and 300-pound hip thrusts. She also had to introduce 2 very high-calorie protein shakes to her diet every day. By the time she stepped onto the set, she was lifting 185 pounds with no problems. Her trainer Jason Walsh said she took it seriously and wanted to do the story justice. Now, before we proceed to the next actor, make sure to smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell right now, for you cannot miss out the famous celebrities who were forced to gain weight. Who knows? Your celebrity idol might be here. Number 2. Josh Hutcherson, The Hunger Games. Josh Hutcherson was just 15 pounds shy from being the Hunger Games filmmaker's perfect Peeta Mellark. Josh, being the dedicated actor he is, went on a high-protein, low-carb diet and hit the gym for some weight training with an ex-Navy trainer. While a lot of people may have been bothered by the lifestyle changes, Josh was nothing but happy about it. It was cool to go through that sort of physical transformation, he said in an interview. Number 3. Zac Efron, Baywatch. Zac Efron has always been pretty fit, but his role on Baywatch required him to put on muscle weight like we've never seen him do before. Long gone are his basketball and Troy Bolton days. He was put in a super strict organic diet that even told him which hours of the day he was allowed to eat what. As for exercise, he mainly practiced heavy lifting and stabilization exercises. But Zac wants to make sure that everyone knows his body in Baywatch was super unrealistic. For guys, that's unrealistic. I'm telling you, I got very big and buff for that movie, but I don't want people to think that's the best way to be. Like, be your size. I don't want to glamorize this. Number 4. Jennifer Lawrence, Silver Lining Playbook. J-Lo was more than happy to gain some weight for her role as Tiffany in Silver Linings Playbook. And when asked by the director, she said she'd get on it right away. Well, she managed to succeed in the end. All the dancing required by her character made it a huge challenge. Eventually, she had to slow down the dancing and focus more on consuming extra calories. Number 5. David Harbour, Stranger Things. Your favorite sheriff was not allowed to lose his dad bod for Stranger Things. David Harbour got into serious shape when he starred in his Hellboy film. But once it was time to return to the Stranger Things set as Jim Hopper, the creators needed him to pack on the pounds. And David thought that there was no better way to do that than by eating plenty of donuts. Number 6. KJ Apa, Riverdale. KJ Apa made a huge commitment when he joined the Riverdale cast as Archie. Archie is arguably the fittest and most active character, which means Appa hasn't once stopped training to be able to keep up with the script. To initially gain muscle weight and stay in shape, KJ forced an intense strength training and ab workouts every single day. Apparently, the training aspect is pretty brutal, especially because he is expected to be at his best almost 365 days a year. Number 7. Chris Pratt, Parks and Recreation. While Chris Pratt was filming his comedy series, Parks and Recreation, he would always joke about gaining weight and putting on his dad bod, until the showrunners actually asked him to do just that. He gained over 40 pounds while filming and said there was an ongoing set joke where they would bet on how much he could eat to gain weight. However, this made his transformation into Star-Lord and Guardians of the Galaxy a little more difficult. Number 8. Tom Hopper, The Umbrella Academy. The Umbrella Academy showrunners wanted to make sure that Tom Hopper got as close as possible to Luthor's half-gorilla body. That meant Tom had to gain 20 pounds of muscle before they added on the prosthetic to top him off. What makes this so impressive is that Tom did it all himself, from the research to the actual changes and workout plan. He added in intense weight training and completely cut out any junk from his lifestyle. Number 9. Chris Evans, Captain America. Believe it or not, Chris Evans wasn't always the bulky Captain America we know. Although he wasn't as small as Steve Rogers was, he was very lean. This meant he had to majorly bulk up for his role in the MCU. Like many others, he did it through changing his diet and exercise plan. It's a very balanced workout, hitting every single muscle. I think even my toes got bigger. He described working out his muscles as destroying them, and even took some difficult gymnastics classes. Number 10. Chris Hemsworth, Thor. Chris Evans wasn't the only Chris, or MCU actor, who had to bulk up with muscle weight. His co-star Chris Hemsworth went through a similar process when preparing for Thor. He is the god of thunder after all. He worked closely with a trainer to get that perfect godlike body, with exercises like flipping enormous tires. Muscle training also became a part of his daily routine, and he never missed a day, even when on vacation with his family. Number 11. Sam Heughan, Outlander. Sam Heughan knew right off the bat he wasn't gonna get the rugged Jamie Fraser body with the martial arts training he had been doing previous to Outlander. When asked about what his motivation was for this training, Sam said he's an outdoors man and a fighter and wanted to build that sort of body. So in order to gain the weight, he stuck to strictly heavy lifting. We're gonna say he understood the assignment and got an A. Number 12. Bryce Howard, Black Mirror. We are used to seeing Bryce Howard saving the day and doing very intense stunt work in Jurassic World. But before that, the training for her role in Black Mirror required her to gain a total of 30 pounds. Bryce said the only way to do this was to constantly be eating. I ate around the clock, the first thing in the morning. The last thing before I closed my eyes, I'd have food by my bed. I'd get up in the middle of the night and have a chocolate bar. She credits CrossFit for getting her back into shape for other roles like Jurassic World. Number 13. Taylor Lautner, Twilight. Taylor Lautner almost completely lost the role of Jacob Black in Twilight because he wasn't big enough. However, he proved the filmmakers wrong and changed his entire lifestyle. In order to gain the 30 pounds of muscle weight needed to look like a werewolf, he completely cut junk food from his diet and worked out at the gym 5 days a week. Number 14. Henry Cavill, The Witcher. Henry Cavill was asked by the showrunners to transform his body for his role in The Witcher. He delved into the world of bodybuilding and actually followed the regime of some of the most successful professionals in the field. The exercises mostly focus in core and strength training. However, he also admitted he needed to psychologically change as well. Although he got the work done, he still dehydrated himself during certain shirtless scenes in order to look as defined as possible. And last to our list, number 15. Charlize Theron, Tully. Charlize Theron wanted to feel what her character Marlo was going through in her film Tully and made the huge commitment of gaining 50 pounds for the role. Well, things were fun in the beginning. Because she got to eat with no restriction, she said, I got hit pretty hard with depression. Afterwards, it took her over a year to get back to her pre-Tully self, both physically and mentally. Whether it was muscle weight or not, these actors endured hardships just to meet the big Hollywood studio's expectations. It's even wilder to think about how some of these actors went directly into transforming their bodies for another movie after this. Which transformation do you think was the most drastic? Let us know your thoughts on these celebrities who were forced to gain weight for a role in the comment section down below.
If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.